I like the health bars on so we can see which individual units are being killed at what points in times, and I don't have to be worried about clicking on and clicking on and clicking on. So it looks like Maka had his rally point set, and now that cost him quite a bit of units, because there's a lot of units that came out that just got picked off coming in the lines by these Phoenix. You know, they're picking off Marines, and Maka's not really paying attention, I don't think. And so this little bit was able to get RAGEpandas, and he has his expansion down. It looks like they both do. Makaveli a little bit before. I think, oh gosh, I can't remember. You'll have to remind me in the comments. But I think Maka was able to kill this off during his push, and that's why Pandas is a little bit behind. Let's see what the Harvester is. So Maka is 10 ahead, 41 over 31 in Harvesters, and that could be a big player in this game. Continuing to pump out everything, and we have let's see what we have in the way of upgrades, just to see what's going on. 0 upgrades. Does he even have an engineering bay? You know, with this heavy gas build, you think he would be getting some upgrades. That's a game winner right there. But he is getting combat shields, and it looks like he's already gotten stim pack. We saw it used in the last push. And so now Pandas has just a boatload ton of Phoenix gonna fly around and do some harassment. You can pick up a Marauder here or two. He has to watch out for this huge Marine heavy army, and they have stim pack. And I like how Mako only stimmed those 3 instead of the whole group, because you notice he doesn't have any medevacs. So these 3 will not get their full health back because Maka's not going the medevac route. So instead of doing the whole group, and he didn't even get one shot off on those Phoenix, because Phoenix are pretty fast. But he only used 3. That was enough to scare the Phoenix away for then. But you can see that the Phoenix are still coming around. Looks like Maka is getting ready to expand sometime in the near future, throwing down that new command center. And it looks like these Phoenix are just doing a good job of being pesky. Maka's doing a good split of his Marines, and so as they come through, they might get picked off, but they didn't. Pandas they're both very good, I think, high-level diamond players. I'm not positive though, guys. I'm sorry if you are into the Masters already, but I know for a fact they're at least high-level diamond. And so Maka's pushing his army out again, and it doesn't look like Pandas has a lot to deal with it. But you see his zealots are huge because they will just chew through the Marines, especially if those zealots had that speed where they rush in. Zealot speed, I think, or zealot legs, or something special like that. But you can see that that Maka is just wiping up. But these Phoenix, you know, they're killing all the Marines, and suddenly Maka has no anti-air. And so these Phoenix can do basically whatever they want. And so they're lifting up a few. Pandas is warping in a few more zealots, and away the army goes. And now it looks like, let's see if we can. It looks, well, actually Maka is still quite ahead, but you can see this number consistently dropping. And now RAGEpandas is headed in production. I think there's a way I can look at like army supply control. Beautiful, look at that. So army supply, looks like Pandas has a bigger army and equal workers, exactly equal. But Panda is a little bit ahead in the army count. So that could be a game winner if he continues to produce. And it looks like he's pulling out a sneaky little nexus over here. So maybe they're just going to be dividing the... oh, sorry guys. They're just going to be dividing everything in half. Let me pull this over. Sorry about that. Holy crap. I'm sure this is going to be the weirdest looking video of all time. All I can say is I have redeeming qualities that the games will be in such high quality. It's going to be max quality. Everything's going to be so beautiful. I am just ready to crap my pants. They're going to be so beautiful. But we got a huge probe transfer. The Phoenix are still being as pesky as Phoenix can be. But luckily Maka has some good, well-placed, you know, I could speak English too, well-placed Marines to deal with that harassment. And so these Phoenix, you know, they're just going to try to get as many shots in before that lands and becomes useless for these guys. But I do like how Pandas is using these for map control. That's something that a lot of pros will make sure of, that they have ultimate map control. And that is when your opponent has no idea what's going in the map, but you do. And that could be accomplished with these Zelnaga watchtowers, but it could also be accomplished with some well-moving air units like these Phoenix, to just continually provide that harassment and keep it so that your opponent never knows quite where you are. But you always know where your opponent is. You can catch them pushing out. You can catch a tech switch mid-game. But it's very important to have excellent map control. And it looks like, you know, Maka has a little bit extra mineral income. That's because of he is Terran and he has the mules to pull out. But it looks like he's pulling ahead in army supply and everything. And I think that's because Pandas is droning up or probing up, making too many harvesters, whereas Maka's using that mostly for army supply. And so we have a new battle coming on right here. Oh gosh. Oh no! Pause it! Oh my gosh. What a bad moment to ruin that. And so I don't even know if Panda was ready for this. His Templar are just sitting here, but they're not being used. You know, oh, here they come. Throw down some Psi Storms. Throw down some Psi Storms. It looks like they don't have enough energy or something because only one got used. What a waste. Now there's this huge bio ball right at his natural expansion, and the probes come off again, hopefully to save the day like they did last time. I don't think so, because this is just too big of a bio ball. You can see though that they're all in the orange and red. That's because he's been stimming, and also because they've been zapped by the little probe zappers. But you can see that Pandas isn't really well equipped to deal with this. And so now they're in the base, and I think those Archons were a good idea, but just too little, too late. And with the switch to the Marauders instead of the more Banshee play, I think Maka is going to be able to come away with this game. So, great game. I would just attribute it to maybe Panda's not using his minerals and his resources as well. You can see how much resources he does have still, and how little Maka has. And I would just say that's just pure macro right there. Just using your minerals, getting minerals, and using them, and all your resources to the best of your advantage. And good game, guys. So this has been coopzilla. Please subscribe if you like this match, and I will be coming with some great videos and maybe some unboxing videos in the near future. So GG!